Well, I don't know what happened there. I was in the middle of streaming, and suddenly my network got cut off, and my stream stopped. So this is a continuation of the previous stream. I don't know if I'll be able to stitch the two together somehow to have one session. Um, this happened to me the other day, but it was right at the end of my stream, so it wasn't such a big deal. But I don't really know what to do if half of my stream gets cut off, and if the other half doesn't pick back up again. Anyway, let's keep going. So yeah, so I was just trying to figure out why am I getting zero. Why am I getting zeros? I wasn't expecting zeros here. So let's check. So for each time we go round, we call get random mana. We come in random mana and we say what's the value. So let's start putting out the value here. Mana was value. So mana was 7. Mana was 1. Mana was 7. Now I think I should start at 1 because I've got a bit too many things going on here. Right. Mana was 9. Mana was 5. Mana was 9. Mana was 6. Mana was 7. Mana was 7. Okay, let's cut this down a bit. Let's say 1. Mana was 0. So it did go in a huge loop, then it crashed. Okay, so it's not a very good approach. I don't like it. The recursion's not really doing good things here. So we'll just say we'll just do it the long way. So we'll just say give me a value, and we'll just say if a value. Well, I think if we did a random, if we made a function called private get random, which returned a string. Oh, missed the def. And is there much benefit to doing this? Yes, I think there is. Okay, so we say get random, and then if the value. Yeah, but I do need to recurse here. Maybe I should use a while loop instead. Well, get random equals 0. Right, what does while look like in Crystal? I can't remember. Crystal lang while loop. While some condition end. Okay, doesn't need no parentheses. Okay, so get random. While get random is 0, then we should get random. No, we should say value equals 0. Then we should say while value is 0, value equals get random. Okay, so it'll be 0, it'll go in the while loop, it will switch to that, and then we'll return the value at the end. Not exactly what I was looking for. Is this still going? No, good. So what's this? Get random mana. Must be string, not integer string. Okay, so get random gives us a string back, and this all is random. I suppose here I only have to do the value right at the end. Must be string, not integer. Value equals 0. Value equals, oh, get random. Yeah, come on. 35. Oh yes, int 32. Well, it might take a while to find a random number between 0 and 1. Do I need to break? Break. Yeah, I think I should break. No point going in loops forever. As soon as the value is greater than 0, break if value is greater than 0. I have to kill this. Okay, let's try again. Crystal spec card generator spec. Nope, definitely stuck in a weird loop here. Maybe 1 is not the way to go. Okay, I think that's doing it. So let's take this out, and we can yes, we can put it here, and this get random can become this thing, and this can become 10, and then we'll just say get random. What did I do wrong here? Get random returns int 32. Oh no, returns a string. Okay. Randomness is achieved. Right, so if we wanted to have more than 1, let's say we want to have 20. There we go. So this is going to not be a very useful test. Maybe I'll just test the size. CG dot size should equal 20. Oh, card generator. generate size. Alright, so this is describe generator should generate random cards. Yeah, it's not an amazing test because obviously it's a bit brittle and it's not reading that much, but it's useful while I built the random generator. Okay, so now we need to go back to the repo, the card repo, and say, right, give me a random generator. Generate, what did I call it? Yeah, card generator. To generate decks will bring us the information we need to have the card generator pass in the deck, the rarity and quantity. So now we should be in here. So we'll map over this. Should we map or should we each? If we map, each entry will give us an individual DB success back or failure, and then we could aggregate them and check that none of them are failures. We need to ideally return an array of the UI card from this. So then we could map those and get those. Yeah, I think map is the way to go here. So this is the random card, which is great. And when we generate the random cards, we want to pass in the deck and the rarity here. Deck, rarity, and quantity to I. Okay, so for each of the things we've generated, we're going to say insert this is a bit of a mouthful. Let's just say C dot name, C dot deck, C dot rarity, C dot description, C dot mana, C dot health, C dot attack. Okay, so this will do the insert and give us back what? A DB success of card. Okay, so then for each card, we then, so this think is going to end up being a flat map because we're going to map here again and do, so this is now, this is a maybe card, it's like a success or failure. So this, we're mapping around these successes or failures, and what should we do with these? So it's done the insert and we just got back a whole stack of maybe cards. For each card we could convert it to a UI card, and is there any point as a UI card? Maybe I don't need to convert it as a UI card. Maybe card is fine. I don't really have to return it anywhere. I just want to know if any of these were failures, then we should log the issue that one of these was a failure. Um, maybe I don't need to do this. Maybe I just need to say result, and for each one, as I'm doing a map around it, I will capture the... No, I'm not going to do that. I think I'm just going to say here result, top level, and just then look inside result. So result right now is a whole list of DB successes. So I need to switch those around. So yes, I need to basically say result dot That's a good way to do this. So I've got an array of DB success of card, and I want a DB success of array of card. So it's like a traverse kind of thing I want. So I would say result for each of the successes. I want to know if for each success or failure in my list here, I want to know what it is. If it's a failure, well, maybe I should stop at any failure and report. But then it'll already have inserted those. So I wouldn't want to roll back. You know, I'm going to come back to this later. I think the fact that it inserts them is good enough. We'll just do a map here. This is the successful failure. And we'll say let's get the value as card. And that's it really. That should be an array. Let's wrap this in a DB success.new. Right, let's write a spec for that. So spec. This is generate random cards. User card repo. User card repo spec. Here we go. Found by ID. Describe. Generate random cards. Do. And right, it should generate some random cards. Seems reasonable. I think it seems reasonable. Card repo dot generate random cards, and here we give it the angels rare and let's just say 2. Okay, let's result. This should be the result value as array of card. What do I want to check here? Well, just that it works, I guess. Let's try that. Crystal. Oh yes, let's do G-test. Generate random cards. What's the problem here? No other matches. The type string, entity. Okay. It comes in here as a 2. Map for card generator. Card refill and 50. New deck. Oh yes, dot generate. Lucky error test. All good. That test really helped me there, because if I hadn't written that test, then I would not have been finding that problem so quick. Right, so let's get back to GoMech. So this thing is done. So now on the board, we generate random cards. When we click generate, it should go to this call here, and now this call can say on success context card repo generate random cards, and here we'll pass it the gen dex gen dex rarity and gen dex quantity, and that will give us a generated card back. And we'll return a UI page like this with the current user and the cards. So we'll get the cards from find all on the card repo. So we'll just do this card thing first, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do this, and then we'll be on track. Right, let's restart this and check if generate has worked. All good. Let's see what happens here. So we'll probably need delete card soon. So network, close that off. Let's say let's generate one card of Demons of Insane. Generate. What happened? A name, Demons. Okay, awesome. Yeah, that worked. So we generated the card. So we could probably do with like a numeric thing down the side here to see how many cards we've got. And maybe something in brackets saying how many cards we've got here. So existing cards, it'll just make it easier to see if we where's the admin? Where's existing cards? Existing cards. Yes, it'd just be helpful if we were just to say how many there were here. What's this? Page. Oh, I think we need to say array.length. Page, cards, something like that. Is it good? Nope. Length does not exceed. Okay, so maybe it's size or count or something. No. Okay, let's go check because I don't remember. Mint lang core source array. We got some kind of length thing on here. Size array.size. You give it the array. Turns the size of the array. Okay, array dot size. Oh, I bet you because it wants to toString it. So this would be toString, maybe. Okay, so I need to say number toString or something like that. Yes. Okay, 7 cards. Let's say undead, legendary. Give me 10 cards. So now this should drop down and say the 17 cards. There we go. Right, so really I need a better name here. Yeah, something better for the name. I think that'll be the last thing we do. Let's see if there's some sort of random name generator in the Crystal. So I think there's like a faker package. Let's check Crystal Shards. Is there something called faker? Fake data, that sounds good. Has it got a name? Name. Company name. Name. First name. That's good enough. Let's grab this thing. So this needs to be faker. Let's go to the shard. Let's put the faker in here. Let's do a shards install. All good. Now we need to require faker. Where's GoMac? Here. Now where do I need faker? I really only need it inside the util, the card generator. Let's just put it here. Okay, and the faker name would be good. Forget random name. In fact, maybe I'll just inline it and ditch that. And also, maybe I'll just inline these as well. Just save a whole load of typing here, you know. Right, has faker got some kind of description that we could take? Sentence, words. What's this? Sentence 3. Number 3, submental false. So words. Optional arguments. Word count 4. So that's 3. 1. That's more than 1. More than 3 words. Random words to add 6. So 1, 2, 3. I don't really know what this is telling me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Supplemental. Well, let's just take a fake word. I'm sure that'll be enough. Okay. Let's restart this. Okay. I've got 17. Let's say I want Paladins, Epic. Give me 5 of those. Generate. There we go. So now I should have some interesting names for these Paladins. So next thing, it might be interesting to sort here, just to give a bit better idea of what's going on. Also, some delete function would be nice, but that's good enough, I think, because now we've got a whole stack of cards we can play with, and then you can add your own in if you want to. I think that's pretty good. Right, so the shop, you want one deck of 30 cards, and how many have we got in admin? We've got 22, so we could do with some more. Let's create some demons, rare, another 10. Okay, so we've got enough for one deck of cards now. So we should be able to buy one deck. Oh, but the rarity, so actually we need 30 of the right rarity for each rarity. Then we need to fill the rest with common cards. So actually, in the admin rarity, okay, I'm going to finish up in a minute, so I'm getting tired now. But here we need to make sure that we insert user code. Okay, so we did that direct card. We did this. We didn't finish those yet. Oh no, hold on a sec. We didn't do user cards. We just generated card data. Finish specs for insert user cards. And then lastly, we want to say put add common as a rarity to the admin panel only. So we can generate 25 common cards for deck purchase. That's it. Right. Yeah, I think that's it for tonight. Well, thanks for watching, and sorry about my stream splitting in two there on the during the broadcast. Hopefully it will be okay. And I'll see you tomorrow night, same time, same place. See you later.